Good morning from Ashley and Byro with Titchy Farm Treasures. It is a windy day today and a sunny day if you can't see. Man, the sun's just going to be a glare. We are on our way to see our bubble wrap lady. Who else has a bubble wrap lady? I feel very blessed and lucky to have one. I used to order all my bubble wrap from American Bubble Boy, and I still do on occasion if needed, but 90% of the time I am pretty well covered. I ran out several months ago of bubble wrap and was waiting on an order to come in, had items I needed to ship, and so I just got on my local Facebook marketplace and said, hello from your local eBay reseller. I'm out of bubble wrap and wondering if anybody has any from packages that they would like to recycle. I actually had multiple people reach out and provide me with some bubble wrap that day, which was amazing. But one person in particular reached out and said, I work at Oklahoma State University, which is Perkins, where I live, is a suburb of Stillwater, per se, if you want to call it that. It's 11 miles south of Stillwater, Oklahoma, which is the home of Oklahoma State University. And she said, I happen to work in an office where we unpack a whole bunch of boxes weekly, and I always am throwing out bubble wrap, and I would rather it go to somebody who could use it instead of it go in the trash. Ever since then, I get a 30-gallon trash bag to 3 30-gallon trash bags almost weekly full of bubble wrap. And I'm not talking like, I know it's not rolled up on a roll. I'm not talking like cheap bubble wrap, guys. The good stuff. And I get all different sizes. Sometimes I get the small bubble wrap. Sometimes I get the big air pillows. I always get packing paper and cardboard and foam package fillers. And then I get the really good bubble wrap that's the medium. It's my favorite. It's all like, I don't know, I'll show y'all when I get it. All different sizes. And I haven't had to purchase bubble wrap but one time in the last 6 months. So, just a tip, it never hurts to ask. Put yourself out there on Facebook Marketplace and say, hey, I ship a lot of packages. Does anybody want to recycle bubble wrap? You would be surprised who comes out of the woodworks. So it's like Christmas. When I pick it up, I just grabbed it. Oh, look, I've got 3 huge bags full. But when I was talking about the good kind, I'm trying not to have it all. This is the whole bag full of this. But look, who else uses bubble wrap like this? This is my favorite. I feel like it's one of the higher end. And I get bags full of this all the time. And it works well for both small and large items. And while I prefer to have the smaller bubble wrap around really breakable items, this works. It does the trick. I'm so thankful to my friend, newfound friend, and bubble wrap lady. And so, you never know. And I used to do the same for boxes, guys, and still on occasion, but I'm here to tell you, ever since the Ground Advantage boxes with USPS, I am slowly dwindling down my box mountain that I have. It is a box mountain because, and we all have them, right? As resellers, you collect the boxes wherever you can unless you buy them. And you know, you never know what size you're gonna need, and so they pile up unless you break them all down and stack them, which I used to do. But let's be honest, time-wise, I'm not always the best at doing that, so I have created a box mountain. But I'm finding that 90% of the stuff that I ship, I can use the Poshmark USPS Ground Advantage boxes without any issue. I'm back on that dirt road, y'all. I'll be off of it in a minute. Thanks. Sorry for the bounce. Yeah, so I'm slowly dwindling and trying to get through my box mountain and use them all. But as far as, I'm ADHD, that's why I'm ADHD all the time. My brain's all over the place, guys. As far as boxes go, I'm very blessed as well, if I didn't have the Poshmark USPS Ground Advantage boxes, that my shop is on Main Street. I don't know how that indicates Main Street, but next door to me, I guess 3 doors down from me, is a pizza place, and it's called the Pizza Factory, and they do large deliveries, you know, I mean supplies, any restaurant does. And I don't like using the food boxes, but the large boxes that like all the small boxes come in, they're free to grab, and she will save them for me if I ask her to, or they have a cardboard dumpster and it's literally right out my back door. And so While there's weeks that they don't have the sizes I need, hence me saving. There's weeks that there's a whole entire cardboard dumpster full of boxes right out the back door of my shop. So I've actually been very blessed when it comes to shipping supplies as a reseller.